Roma, the eternal city. And with more than 2,000 years of art, architecture, and history, it would take an eternity to do and see everything. But you're here. I'm Joseph Van Harken, your travel guide. Come on, let's do Rome.
I envy tourists because when they come from Rome, they see Rome for the first time.
2 days isn't enough. A week's probably not even enough.
The Spanish Steps, the Forum.
The Pantheon is my personal favorite.
Definitely the Colosseum. A walk around at night. At night, everything becomes really stunningly beautiful.
La Dolce Vita, living, breathing, being here.
Also the traffic, the confusion of Rome.
Traffic is an absolute nightmare.
In order for a pedestrian to cross the street, I'm told you just have to be bold and go for it. Rome is a foot-friendly city, and this morning I decided not to be too friendly to my feet. I'm out here running with Denise and Livio. They're from Sightjogging tours. They can come to your hotel and pick you up and take you for a workout.
You can also get around by bus, taxi, metro, carriage, or if you're brave enough, you can even hire a scooter.
Scooter?
The scooter's amazing. 30 euros a day.
Oh, God. You catch on kind of quickly, but you definitely have to be aware of other cars. You kind of have to drive like you're invisible because they definitely don't see you. We're coming up on Janicolo, one of the most spectacular views of Rome. This is the Bocca de Verite. They say when you stick your hand inside and say something, if you're lying, it'll bite it off. I'm Rome's best scooter driver ever. Ah! That was awesome. Okay, so now we know how to get around Rome. Let's go see some of the sights.
So here we are in Piazza Navona. The fountain was made around 1640 by Bernini. It represents the four corners of the earth as four different rivers. The church in front of the fountain was instead made by the biggest rival of Bernini, Borromini. And it's said, in fact, that on the church you can see the angel there is refusing to look down at Bernini's fountain. And in fact, Bernini made one of the river gods looking up in horror at this church. That
so he wasn't going to pay. He's throwing it back at him.
Yes. Right here is the Pantheon, which was built in the 2nd century by Hadrian. You can see it's really well preserved. This is because in the 7th century, the Emperor Phocas gave the Pantheon to the church. It's said that when it became a church, the spirits of the gods flew out through the ceiling of the Pantheon because in the very center there's an oculus through which rain and snow can also fall.
So you can see those sights on the jogging tour, but if you want a faster way to see the meat and potatoes, hop on the double-decker bus tour. It stops every 15 minutes at any of these places along the route. You can get on and off as many times as you want. Let's go see what it looks like from the top. They even give you these neat headphones where you can select any language to find out about all the background information. So they're telling me about the palace right now, about how all the popes used to live here. This is really cool. So I found a secret spot, well, kind of secret spot. If you go up the Capitoline and go to the right instead of the left, then you get to this terrace where you just see this amazing view. Most people come down over to the left and then walk through the Forum, which is definitely beautiful. But if you look over to the right, you can see the Palatine. It's where all the important people used to live. It's kind of like the Beverly Hills, I guess you could say. If you come right in front of us, you see the columns, which are the remains of the Temple of Saturn. At about 7 o'clock, you get a beautiful light just kind of highlighting all of the ruins and almost bringing them to life, even though they're so old. And finally, you can't miss the Colosseum. Back in the day, 50 to 70,000 screaming spectators used to pack in here, thirsty for bloody action. Gladiators used to prove their manhood and fight for their freedom. I can hear them now.
When I was 12, I saw the ocean for the first time. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I decided, one day, I'm going to have a house right on the water. And then, if I have kids, they can live there. And, you know, maybe their kids can have the house after them.
You once made a promise to yourself about your future. At John Hancock, we have the products you need to help build, protect, and sustain the future you've always wanted. John Hancock, the future is yours.
It's time to feel free with new Chase Freedom. Feel free to choose points for rewards like travel.
I'm free to do what I want.
Or feel free to choose cash back.
I'm free.
Then feel free to change back again.
In the old town.
Without losing a thing. That's freedom. That's Chase Freedom. Get it free at chase.com/freedom.
Announcing the Subaru All-Wheel Deal year-end clearance, because now is the best time to get a new Subaru Legacy or Impreza. Come in for a great deal on an Impreza. For a limited time, lease one for $179 per month. The Legacy and Impreza, both with the highest possible crash test rating and the safety of road gripping all-wheel drive standard to help avoid accidents.
Every day is a winding road.
Lease one for $179 per month. Hurry in. Offers are ending soon.
We bought you a beer.
And Bill's on his way down to open the front gate.
We got the shower working.
And dinner's about to be served.
Your taxi's waiting.
So everybody, how are you?
5 Days USA!
Saturday at 10, only on the Travel Channel.
Cash and Treasures is coming your way. It shows you everything you need to strike it rich across the country. It pays to watch Cash and Treasures, premiering December 5th at 10, only on the Travel Channel.
It's a first from Time Warner Cable and the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Watch all 8 high school football championship games starting December 10th on Carolina On Demand Digital Channel 1234. Plus, don't miss the 4AA championship game live on News 14 Carolina, Saturday, December 9th at 8 p.m.
Brought to you by BB&T, St. Lawrence Homes, Salsarita's Fresh Cantina, and the North Carolina Health and Wellness Trust Fund.
Here's big news on term life insurance. Matrix Direct now offers quality coverage from American General Life, one of the nation's strongest and highly rated insurance companies. American General Life will be there when you need protection most. A 40-year-old man can get a $250,000 policy for less than $13 a month. Call now for your free quote. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation.
Call Matrix Direct today for your free quote. 1-800-378-6822.
After checking out all the main sites in Rome, I was inspired by the awe of the Colosseum and thought of actually fighting like a gladiator. So I heard about a school outside the city walls where locals go on Via Appia, one of the world's oldest still existing roads, where they let you don gear, strut your stuff, and learn to be tough.
Here, let me help you up.
I'm here with Alex from the Gladiator School Roma. He's a martial arts specialist, weapons training specialist, and practiced at Gladiatura, which is...
The art of gladiatorial combat.
Of course.
Which is precisely what I'm going to be teaching you today. But after an awful lot of training, Joseph. So I think the sooner we start, the better.
Yeah.
Let's go. First things first, you can't fight unless you know how to move. Okay, well, first of all, Gladiator itself is primarily based upon boxing. Got your jabs.
Jab, jabs, jab.
3 instead of a jab.
And shields.
Okay, for these, this is a rudis.
I like
so
these better than the steel ones.
Okay. And the rudis.
Okay.
Quite simply was given to starting gladiators. Put yourself in the boxing stance again. Jab. Jab, punch.
Oh.
Okay?
Right.
So, come this way. Sword up, okay? Right, give me 2 jabs.
Look at my sword.
Jabs.
Look at my sword. Woohoo. Got 1, 2. Oh. Okay.
For that, okay?
Okay.
But instead, I drop my arm down.
This guy's crazy.
1, 2, I can move out the side. Just to put you off balance. You see that? You twist. Okay? You can break it down to math symbols, right?
Okay.
A plus sign. Or you've got multiplication, an X, which is diagonals. Strike 1, strike 2.
Did they have a specific yell like in karate or anything? Like, was it like, crush US? You know?
No. Think of Brad or Russell Crowe.
Right.
Give a good gladiatorial yell, a good...
This is my island. No, wait, wrong movie.
No,
Sorry.
that evil Brad Pitt look.
Yep.
All right, from here. Okay. Heroic run. Okay, and from here. Boom.
Guess I need a little bit more.
1, 2. Okay, good. Back. Good. That's why you get back, okay? All right. 1, 2. Good. Back. Good. Joseph, I think we may make a gladiator of you yet.
That was definitely a workout. I think I learned a little bit. And it's definitely something you should try if you come to Rome. Gladiator school.
Rome is a really romantic city.
Okay, so I have a question. Rome is the city of romance, right?
Yeah.
So where would I go to meet girls?
Well, you could go to Campo dei Fiori at Piazza Navona in the evenings.
What do I say? Like, what's my style?
Well, Italians tend to be a bit over the top with a ciao bella.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, baby. Hello, how are you?
You must be confident.
Ciao, Bella. I'm Joseph. I'm the best. You have no choice but to come with me tonight.
It's very hard to pick up women in Italy.
I'm confident, right?
It's actually tremendously hard.
Yeah. You should just be yourself. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Okay. I am Joseph. Appreciate it. For tonight, are you free?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Well, I guess that put an end to my Roman holiday love dreams. But that's fine. This isn't about me anyway. I'm online and on the move in Rome, and I'm logging in to find out what you wanted to see. Ah, of course. Can't come to Rome without checking this out. If you get to the Vatican around noon on Sunday, you might catch a glimpse of the Pope, who comes out to celebrate Mass.
Upon each of you present, I invoke God's blessings of peace and wisdom. Thank you.
But the Vatican in general is so huge that it's a completely different show.
I'd like to apologize for our recent TV ad where an ape parachutes into a pool party and dances in a suggestive manner with a sexy lady. We produced this ad because a recent survey showed that ape tops dog, otter, and rat as the animal most associated with pool parties. Nevertheless, we apologize. Rolling Rock is a classic extra pale lager with a rich tradition, and we regret this lapse in judgment.
Are our SUVs as much fun as our bikes?
You think you can handle it?
Can you?
Introducing the all-new midsize Suzuki XL7. It's going to be a great ride.
Where are you now, Daddy?
I'm in Tokyo this time.
Is Paris far away?
Pretty far away.
Buenos Aires.
Do you know where Spain is?
It's right under France.
That's right.
When are you coming home?
I'll be home real soon.
I love you, Daddy.
And where are we flying to today?
We're having a business meeting in London.
Life can take you almost anywhere. And so can we. We know why you fly. We're American Airlines.
A chronic asthmatic in a race through thin air.
Everything is strong, everything in slow motion.
A restless biker losing his drive.
Now I'm just walking and my eyes are closing.
There are hundreds of reasons why these men don't belong here. But only one reason why each of them came.
The biggest, baddest mountain in the world.
Everest Beyond the Limit. Tomorrow at 10 on the Discovery Channel.
Crime happens, sometimes leaving victims to fend for themselves. And too often, the criminals go free. You can help. Train online for a career as a victim's advocate, law enforcement officer, crime scene investigator, and more. Crime will never stop happening, but you can help slow it down.
Call Westwood College online. Call toll-free 800-810-3559. That's 800-810-3559. Call now.
When you fall at home, Life Alert can get you help fast, even when you cannot reach your phone.
When you have a heart attack like I did, and there's no one there, Life Alert was there for me.
Thanks to Life Alert, you can live alone without ever being alone. And that's why I wear one.
Please call 1-800-398-6655 for free information about Life Alert. That's 1-800-398-6655, or visit us on the web at the address on your screen.
Ready for Philly like you've never seen it before.
Watch it, tourists, because we're going local. So this is the night thing to do.
South Street.
Can we all just get along? It's all good.
Get ready for Not Your Average Travel Guide. Coming up next, only on the Travel Channel.
Isn't that a great view of St. Peter's Basilica? It's a private residence, but the keyhole lines it up perfectly. All this running's making me hungry.
Well, this is Rome. There's great food everywhere. But no matter how much you eat, always leave some room for dessert.
You can find great little places for really cheap but amazingly home-cooked food. Pasta's always fresh.
All the fresh vegetables are fresh and crisp and wonderful.
If you have opportunity to cook things in the place that you're staying, absolutely. Go and buy your own fresh ingredients and prepare food in your apartment.
Sounds like a great idea, but I have no clue how to cook. Luckily, I found Diane Seed. She's a British expat culinary artist who holds classes for tourists and locals who want to learn the secrets of Roman cuisine. They meet each morning at Campo de Fiori. Hey, Diane, how are you?
Hello.
Joseph, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you, Joseph.
Tell me about the market a little bit. Where are we?
This place, what used to be the execution ground. In fact, I mean, it's a very happy place now, but the story is not great because here, Giordano Bruno was a monk who was burned at this spot for heresy.
So why do you start your class here?
Well, because, you know, good cooking starts with good ingredients. This is a secret of Italian food. It's 3 perfect ingredients in season.
Well, great. So let's go check out some of the shops.
All right, great. Buongiorno, signora. These are the things I've been promising you all for weeks, and we haven't managed to find them. We're going to go to a little shop over here, Viola.
Wow, this stuff looks amazing.
No, I can never resist the salami. Is it good, Joseph?
Amazing.
You know what they do in Italy, in Rome? If something's good, you have to learn to do it. They go...
Like this? I want to go like this. Wow, so we got enough for a big feast. So right now we're going home to fry it all up and eat it.
Not fry.
All right, not fry, not fry. That's, I guess that's why I'm taking the lesson.
We're going to fry the zucchini flowers.
Oh, okay. Chef, the fun part about cooking is the drinking.
Exactly.
Starting off the cooking process.
Welcome to Rome, Joseph. We're doing risi e bisi, which is a Venetian dish done with rice and peas. Because the peas are so good at the moment, we're having the zucchini flowers, we're having pasta with shrimp and arugula, and then if we have time, but we might not, we're doing the scallopini. The thing about Italian cooking is they can never tell you how much quantity is. They say a handful of this, because everybody learned from their grandmother or their mother. We're going to stuff these with mozzarella and anchovy. It's from the Jewish tradition. You know, lots of the dishes that Romans think are just Roman dishes actually are Roman Jewish dishes because they're kept intact in the ghetto. The danger of this is to make sure you don't get hot mozzarella on your chin.
The pain's worth the pleasure.
Okay, a tavolo, everyone.
After shopping and cooking, I was definitely happy to eat. But I remembered the advice. Always save room for dessert.
Desserts are definitely big in Rome, and one you'll see everywhere is gelato. Great big gobs of gooey goodness. But I found one that's a little different from the rest, San Crispino. It's owned by brothers Giuseppe and Pasquale. I came out to their first store to find out what their secret is. Giuseppe, Pasquale, how are you?
How are you?
Ciao. Ciao. So what makes your gelato different from everybody else's?
Come to the factory, I'll show you that.
Great, let's go. Whoa. So they have a pristine laboratory set up back here. I even have to wear a hairnet. And they have 2 ice creams in the process of being made. And they're gonna take me through and show me how they mix all the ingredients together. Every last bit. And you guys first started making ice cream at home, correct?
Yes.
I love pistachio. So what's the secret behind your gelato? What's the difference?
Allora, only fresh and the best ingredients.
This is the best part. Cheers.
The hunt is on.
Let's go.
For Cash and Treasures, an all-new series from the Travel Channel. Turn hidden treasures into cold, hard cash. Strike it rich with Cash and Treasures, premiering December 5th at 10, only on the Travel Channel.
Turducken. Does that sound like something you want to eat? Does that even sound like food? What is it? It's like a duck stuffed inside a chicken, stuffed inside a turkey? I don't think I want that. I think I'm more of a traditional guy.
This is some excellent intestines.
And speaking of traditions, I'm starting a whole new one on New Year's Day.
Anthony Bourdain, no reservations. New episodes start New Year's Day at 10 p.m.
What's a duck doing inside my turkey? No. Get out of there.
Only on the Travel Channel.
There are cruise lines that tell you when to eat, what to wear, and who to eat with. Then there's freestyle cruising, only from Norwegian Cruise Line, where you're free to whatever.
Enterprise rent-a-car for our trip?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Even airports.
See? Airports too.
Hello, welcome to Enterprise. Let me help you with that. Wow, the friendly service of Enterprise is everywhere.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
I've always wanted a farm, like my grandparents used to have, with a stable, you know, for the horses. A place where everyone can get together. Kids, grandkids, all my cousins, the whole family. And then pass it on to all the generations that come after me.
You once made a promise to yourself about your future. At John Hancock, we have the products you need to help build, protect, and sustain the future you've always wanted. John Hancock, the future is yours.
What's up and welcome.
Get ready for Philly like you've never seen it before.
Watch it, tourists, because we're going local.
So this is the night thing to do.
South Street.
Can we all just get along? It's all good.
Get ready for Not Your Average Travel Guide. Coming up next, only on the Travel Channel.
Don't waste your money buying bottled water here. There's fountains everywhere, but it takes a little bit of a technique. You put your finger over the bottom hole, and just lean in a little bit. Pretty good.
So this is the Circus Maximus, which at one time was a stadium that could hold 300,000 people. It was used for chariot racing.
Chariot racing. You guys want to race?
I'll take your back.
On your mark, get set, go!
Oh my God. I'm so done with running in Rome. There are a lot of interesting sights you can see in Rome with just a map and a guidebook by yourself. But if you want to wander outside to some of the more interesting neighborhoods, you can also hire a private guide. I'm here with Tosca from Walks Inside Rome, and she's here to take me around Trastevere, the Jewish ghetto, and the Borghese. Let's go. So this section here is called Trastevere? Did I pronounce it?
Correct.
Trastevere.
Trastevere.
Okay, and what's that mean?
It means across the Tiber.
What would it be comparable to in the U.S.? What kind of neighborhood?
The Village in New York. This is a very trendy place. Everybody would love to have an apartment in Trastevere. Also, you have some cute little shops, you know. They generally close during lunchtime, typically like between 1 and 3:30, 4 o'clock.
And is Trastevere different at night than it is during the day?
Completely. It's a different world, it's a different soul. Now it's the children, playground, and night is a hangout place.
So we're coming around to
Piazza Santa Maria in Trastevere.
Piazza Santa Maria Trastevere.
Very good. One of the very oldest churches dedicated to the Madonna. One of the most famous, one of the most beautiful, mosaic, gold, from the facade to the interior.
So now we're entering the Jewish ghetto?
That's right. They were confined here with Pope Paul IV, not during the day, but come back here at night.
So what's it like now?
See, we have a blend, you see. Ancient Rome, the history of the Jewish community, and then 1600 Rome. This is a temple and a church.
And then over here?
3 columns of the Temple of Apollo. In the background, the Capitol Hill, one of the 7 historical hills of Rome.
This is so peaceful.